Welcome back to the channel, guys, and as you can see here, we're not in our usual office today. No, we're here down the South Wales coast and we're going to talk sea angling. So today we are joined up by one half of the Fishing Brothers Wales, Owain Morgan. Owain, come join us.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, yeah.
So, Monknash Beach, we're here today. You have been raving on about this beach for how long?
A few years there since we met, yeah.
So what about Monknash is a great beach?
Well, I'm sure we're going to get a bit of B-roll so you can see how wonderful it is. But Monknash can be one of those beaches that is super prolific. It can fish fantastically well, and coming into the autumn now, this is really the time when you can get some really good fishing in.
Brilliant.
That's why I love it, aside from just being beautiful.
So we're here today to talk about head torches.
Yes.
So in terms of as a sea angler, what do you look for in your head torches?
Well, there's a couple of things that I am most interested in. First and foremost, like a lot of people, they're going to be concerned about battery life. So,
how long will you be out for?
Yeah, exactly. So most sea angling sessions are going to be between the 4 and 6 hours average.
Yep.
Some obviously go straight through, that could be 12 hours. But I'd say the average South Wales coast and the Bristol Channel, when you're fishing the tide, you're probably looking at 4 to 6 hours.
Okay.
So battery life. I'm also particularly interested in spot distance.
Okay, so how far you can actually see light.
Exactly, yeah, because you can have a torch with less lumens and a tight spot that's going to get you that range, which is going to help with the battery life as well. So I like that, that's what I really like. And on top of that, it's going to be comfort, because we're going to be wearing this for a number of hours out on the beach in all sorts of conditions.
Brilliant, brilliant. Right. So you mentioned about the run time and you mentioned about kind of how the range helps as well. How do you use these in particular when you're fishing?
So when I'll be down on the beach, ordinarily I'll need to see the area around my box for things like baiting up, making rigs, just knowing where everything is around me.
So nice close lighting.
Exactly, you're going to need that close lighting, that flood lighting around you. And I'll use that beam often casting, bringing my gear in, landing fish, fingers crossed. But then you also got to think about getting off the beach.
Okay.
You've got to think about your surrounding area, your safety, all those things. So it's very important that A, that battery is going to get you through the session, and B, you've got the types of light to be able to really make use of what's around you. So you've got that flood, you've got that beam. So when you're over rocky terrain, rough terrain, slippy beaches, water's coming in, there's loads of different things.
You don't want to be caught out, do you?
You definitely don't want to be caught there.
Like, whilst they're there, they are in a line, can help, but you don't want to be caught in them out.
And in all honesty, this year I've already rang them twice. Not for myself, for other anglers and kayakers.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
And that's their volunteers as well, calling it their time, when something that could be easily avoided.
Exactly, if you had the right tools. And it was Easter Sunday as well.
So, as you can see here, we've got 3 Fenix headlamps. These are all Owain headlamps here. Why don't you go through them all? Which one, what about them? What's particularly good about them for sea fishing?
Okay, yeah. So, it's nice that I bought my own, because these are battle tested. Every single one of them, they've got the marks to prove it. But I'll start...
So, Shadowmaster, shall we?
Yeah, I'll start with the Shadowmaster. So, this, as you can see, is super duper lightweight, super duper comfortable as well. Comes with your spot and a flood, but the flood on this one is red with that sea angling in mind. Keeping those covert missions down on those beaches where the water's nice and clear. But aside from that, I hear about a lot of anglers that they don't need the beach to be completely bright lit up. Yeah. So they actually use this. They favour the red light for generic situations. They prefer to use it.
Yeah, especially it doesn't affect your night vision as much. So if you're trying to get down to the beach, also not annoy other anglers.
Absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Yeah. So Shadowmaster, fantastic light. And like I say, you could wear this. It's so comfortable you barely even know it's on top of your head. So that's a basic introduction to that one.
Yeah, so like I say, it's made of that magnesium alloy, so it's really lightweight. We do a running version of this one as well with 2 white lights. Yeah. And that's being also because it's waterproof as well. There's a place for it. IP6A waterproofing on this one here. Yeah. So cracking bit of kit.
Exactly.
Next.
Secondly, we've got the HP25R V2. Now this was a game changer for me. The original was the sea angling community loved it. So this one came along. Again, the crazy thing about this one is it packs a serious punch, but again, it's ultra light.
Yes.
It's got all those features, like you say, with the waterproofing, super tough, super lightweight. But this one's got a tremendous beam. It's got that smooth reflector in there. And the excellent thing about this one, it's not only got a white flood, it's also got a red flood.
Oh, amazing. So you've got best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
Especially when you're like baiting up and stuff like that. You just want a little bit of red light just to what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah. And that's what I'll use it for. That's exactly what I'll use it for. But yeah, I love this light.
That's also got 21700 battery, so a nice big battery life in there, and also, like you're saying, it's front and rear, so nicely well balanced.
Very well balanced, yeah. Again, you're really nice on your head. And then we move over
Your
to
favourites, the big boy.
The Big Daddy. So this one, so I started life, my favourite headlamp of all time originally was the V1 of this, the HP30R, the original one, which I absolutely loved.
And you've still got it, haven't you? So
I still got it, yeah, it still works. I've taken it on trips to Norway, so it's been down to -15, it's been in rain, it's been in water too many times. It still works fantastically. It's the same headband too. Then this puppy came along.
Yeah.
Now this, I kind of call it like a premium headlamp.
Yes.
It's like
they're all premium headlamps.
No, you're right, they are. But what I mean is, this is the top
That's
of the top.
your Ferrari.
Exactly, yes, the creme de la creme. So this one, as you can see, it's got a huge spot here. And it's actually got a decent amount of flood on this spot. It's still got the massive range, it's got 2000 lumens with it, obviously, but it does give a nice field of view as well. Yeah. And then either side, and honestly, a floodlight is one of my favourite features on all Fenix lights. Because they just, for the immediate area, they're just absolutely perfect.
Got the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds with this, yeah, and
huge battery pack there.
Huge battery pack.
So this has then got twice the capacity as this one has. This has got one 21700 and that's got two.
It's got two of them. And this puppy will last you throughout 99.9% of your sessions. This is one of those lamps that's got ridiculous capacity, and it can be used for other things. Another in a safety situation if you need to charge your mobile phone.
Oh, power bank.
It's a power bank, and it's got that. It can show you your battery life on there as well.
Oh, amazing.
I suppose that's a safety feature as well, so you know what you're going out with.
You've got that. And as well, you can actually mount it on your waist. It's got an extension there.
Yes.
You haven't done it yet. You just say.
I don't do it, no, and the reason being is because I don't find this too much.
Yeah, some people say it looks big, but then again, once you're used to it, it's quite.
Yeah, I don't find it too much. And when you're a young, you're so used to lugging so much gear around. But I really feel that it's well balanced anyway. So I don't feel it's necessary. Well, you don't have to do it.
Brilliant.
For sure.
So Wayne, we've gone through all these three headlamps now. I'm going to ask you that hard question now. Which is your favourite, and tell us why.
Okay, so I've been wearing this one for a very long time now, and I do absolutely love it. But I think the one that's gonna win this time, and it just pips it, is the 25R V2.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get a lot of the same benefits out of these two guys, right?
Yeah.
Now the difference being is just this one battery here is going to last me, like I said, 99% of sessions that I'm going to use. The only reason you'd ever reach for that on a pure battery perspective is if you was, like you say, going all that long. If you're going on like big long trips to Chesil or tote trips or skate trips where you're going to be away for multiple nights, that's going to last you. It's going to last you forever. But this one, in this small platform, you just get such a strong beam, and as I mentioned earlier, with that strong beam, it means you don't have to use
as much light.
No, exactly.
So the power keeps the power down. It means it's just more efficient then, isn't it?
That's exactly right. And like I say, so it'll last you longer than you think it's going to last you.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to put it right up to full beam ever, and you get the added function. You can use the red if you need to use the red.
Amazing.
And you get and I just love it. And I think in this size and just everything, I just love it. It's honestly, when I first got my hands on this, the first time I flicked it on, I was like,
"Oh,
this is the light."
I remember the phone call.
I did. I voice messaged you, didn't I? I was like, "You wasn't lying. This is a serious thing." I love it. I absolutely love it.
Right. Thank you so much, Ray. Right. We came here to fish. Should we go and fish?
Let's do it.
Let's go. So Owain's going to be here about till 3 or 4 in the morning, but we're going to head off now. So a massive thanks to Owain showing his headlamps and giving us a bit more of a rundown sea fishing. If you want to see what Owain gets up to, head over to his Instagram, Fishing Brothers Wales on Instagram, and have to follow him there. Thanks again, Owain. Tight lines. So thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep in touch with what we're doing. Now it's getting darker, hopefully we'll be able to get out more and do some more of these videos so you can see the full power of all the Fenix lights. Coming up soon, we've got our troubleshooting video, so stay tuned for that. So we'll see you again next time.